Hi there, and welcome to Navigating the Holidays After Weight Loss Surgery. My name's Diana Wind, and I'll be the speaker for you for today. And we're going to do this in a couple parts. This will be part one, and it'll be no longer than 15 minutes. And then we'll have one more brief video clip that'll be part two, Navigating the Holidays After Weight Loss Surgery. And I did make the PowerPoint presentation available in Spanish as well. I do not speak Spanish, poquito español, and I'll be glad to give the PowerPoint presentation in Spanish to anyone who would like it. Just let me know after the seminar, and I'll be glad to send it to your email or make sure you get a copy of it. Thank you, and thank you for your attention. So, a little bit about me, your presenter today. I've been a dietitian for about 11 years. I've been working out of South Jersey my entire career. I was born and raised in South Jersey. And I also work at Rowan University as an adjunct faculty member with their nutrition students who are graduating with their master's in nutrition as well. So thanks again for your attention. And let's get started. So I'd like to introduce the program to you today. I'm very thankful that you're attending because a statistic that I came across that I thought I'd share with you at the very beginning of the presentation is that people who attend support group meetings double their chances for weight loss success after surgery. I thought that's really great. So congratulations on all your healthy habits so far. And thank you for attending. And this program is designed to help you stay on track with your healthy diet and lifestyle goals, especially during the holiday season when it can be a little bit more challenging. Our topics today are going to be preventing holiday weight gain, the food environment, healthy defaults, limiting added sugars, protein goals, and how to maintain good health. Our learning objectives for the day will be participants will be able to choose one healthy default to prevent weight gain during the holidays. There's many, but I'm hoping that you can remember one healthy default. 2, identify 2 examples of how to maintain good health. And that should be easy since there are many ways to maintain good health. I'm hoping you'll be able to identify 2. And 3, list daily protein requirements, which is another item that should be familiar to most of you. And 4, discuss strategies for healthy eating during the holidays, which is what I'm sure a lot of you are most interested in learning today. So as you all know, healthy body weight prevents many diseases, and evidence shows that disease risks increase proportionately with BMI or body mass index. Diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure especially. So the American Heart Association promotes American Heart Month every February, but you don't have to just wait till February, but hopefully you'll incorporate these heart healthy tips throughout the year, such as getting more active, eating well, controlling cholesterol, managing blood pressure, reducing blood sugar, losing weight, and quitting smoking. So these are all ways to keep our heart healthy, which of course all of us would want to work on. And a dietitian named Julie Parrott is a bariatric dietitian and an expert in bariatric nutrition. And I like her 4 tips for the weight loss surgery process. And as you can see, I put a check mark next to preparing and healing because most of you have already prepared for weight loss surgery, had your weight loss surgery, and hopefully have healed from your weight loss surgery because many of you are 1 year out. But what a lot of us are doing is working towards achieving weight loss goals and maintaining those goals once they're achieved. So achieving and maintaining will be a big focus for us during this seminar. So how can we maintain good health? How do you maintain good health? The American Society for Metabolic and Bariatric Surgery states that you'll do best if you eat healthy, make healthy choices, engage in physical activity or exercise or whatever it is that you're medically able to do. And of course, continue to take the recommended bariatric vitamins and minerals for life after weight loss surgery, and of course, following up with your healthcare team on a regular basis. And those are keys for success with reaching your goals. And your dietitian can gladly review the recommended vitamins if you forgot what is recommended. But remember, it is recommended to take a daily multivitamin for life after weight loss surgery if you aren't already. So eating healthy can be a challenge for a lot of people. So just remember your tools for your toolbox. The myplate.gov is a wonderful resource that has information in both English and Spanish that you can find online. If you don't have access to a computer, the Family Success Centers that are located throughout the state of New Jersey, some of them have computers that are free to be used, and also your local library might be a resource for a computer if you don't have one at home. But myplate.gov is a wonderful site for meal plan information and tips for the 5 food groups, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and protein. The My Plate focuses on dairy as the one of the food groups, but the Harvard Plate that's shown here on this slide has water instead of dairy. You can have a healthy diet with either recommended pattern, either water or dairy. The dairy, of course, provides added calcium for your bone health and more protein as well. So but many people are lactose intolerant and are not big dairy fans. So you can, of course, get calcium from other sources in your diet, such as almonds. If you eat cheese, cheese is a good source of calcium. And your dietitian, or I can talk to you after this seminar if you needed more information on other foods that would be good for sources of calcium. So ASMBS recommendations after weight loss surgery, they have 3 key recommendations. The first one is stay hydrated. Remember to drink at least 64 ounces of fluid a day. Of course, limiting the added sugars. We'll talk about that more today. And also water is the preferred beverage to stay hydrated. But you do get fluid in foods too. So if you like fruit, of course, there is a lot of water in fruit. So just shoot for 64 ounces and you'll be able to stay hydrated. Protein is something that we also talk about. That's very important to make sure you're getting adequate protein every day, and it can also help curb hunger. So the recommended dose of protein, or the recommended amount of protein, I should say, is 60 to 100 grams a day of protein. If you're not sure how much protein you're getting, you could use a free app like myfitnesspal.com and plug in everything you're eating on there, and it'll give you an estimate of how much protein you're getting in your day. Or you could visit your dietitian, and he or she would be very glad to help you calculate your how much protein you're getting in your diet based on a daily food diary that would be good to provide your dietitian with if you were curious about finding that information out. One of the other recommendations is to avoid food high in sugar and starch, and that will also help you reach your weight loss goals. So some barriers to eating healthy are the food environment. So our food environment can be a barrier to eating healthy. We have a lot of fast food locations throughout every state in the country, and that can tempt us for not as healthy and nutritious food choices. It could tempt us with sugary drinks. Holiday parties can be tempting. And of course, convenience stores have everything that's quick and easy without having to cook anything. And we get bombarded with advertisements all the time in social media and whatnot. So this is a photo I really liked of the deviled eggs. I got permission to use that picture from the blogger who gave me the link to her recipe, which is going to be in your brochure. So please be sure to get the brochure after our seminar today, and you'll have that information. And again, the location of fast food places can also be, it has been linked to increased body weight. So frequent fast food eaters have been shown to have higher fat and energy intake and lower micronutrient intake. So what does that mean? Well, micronutrient intake, micronutrients, just a fancy word for vitamins and minerals. So those who eat more fast foods have been getting less vitamins and minerals from their food choices. So I think we're going to break here because I'm going to want us to get into healthy defaults and navigating the holidays in part 2. Healthy defaults is a wonderful, exciting topic, and they were introduced to me in my master's program at University of New England. It's an online program, and I'm very excited about sharing healthy defaults with you. We're all been sort of doing them without maybe realizing it, but Walt Disney World Restaurants is using the strategy to improve their nutrition choices on their menus. For example, side dishes on like a child's lunch, instead of fries with the sandwich, might have fruit or a side salad instead. So therefore, the parents see that there's a default towards a healthier choice when ordering that menu choice. So we can plan healthy defaults in our menus as well, and in our choices. It's just a matter of practice, practice, practice. So the healthy defaults will help us make healthier choices. The key is to surround ourselves with healthy food choices and give yourself, and when I do it, I give myself a mindful nudge towards a healthier option. And we can plan these strategies. Again, like I said, if you're in the mood for like chips, like Takis or Doritos, maybe you could have a default strategy for, wow, when I get that urge for my chips, I'm gonna have whole grain. I'm gonna get a whole grain chips instead, or I'm gonna have fruit instead of the chips. So these are all strategies that we can talk more about. And in doing so, protein can be a helpful factor as well. So we can default to protein foods. Protein foods are discussed more on the myplate.gov website as well. And protein foods have a tendency to help us feel more satisfied. So a snack with some protein, or make sure we're getting protein at every meal, can really be helpful for healthy eating habits and strategies, not just after weight loss surgery, but for those who've never had weight loss surgery as well. Whoops, sorry. So we're gonna break here, and then I look forward to seeing you again in part 2 for navigating the holidays. Thank you so much for your attention.